He said that if the Eagles have a slow start, that they may move on from Sirianni and turn the reins over to Kellen Moore.
Yeah, I think that could happen.
Here's why I disagree with it. It has nothing to do with Sirianni. You look at Jeffrey Lurie's history and Howie Roseman's history, I don't see them making that type of move midseason. The only time they've ever done it was because Chip Kelly was an absolute disaster. If they were to fire Sirianni midseason, they'd have to admit that they made a mistake bringing him back. I don't see Lurie or Roseman doing that the year's over.
You're missing the whole point, though. What is the essence of a football team that you have to keep happy?
The quarterback.
Exactly. And so if the quarterback they find is bonding more with Kellen Moore and has the same type of rumored problems that we have just waded through, you think they're going to go, we got to make the quarterback happy.
But here's the issue. For things to be bad enough that you would fire your head coach, the offense is probably not firing on all cylinders.
Maybe not. Maybe you're losing 38-35.
And is that Sirianni's fault or the defense's fault?
Well, but it's the head coach has to be responsible for a record.
But enough to fire him midseason.
If
that's my point. I don't see him getting fired midseason.
Hurts goes to his agent and says, this dude, I just, he interferes, and I'm just so uncomfortable. What's the agent do? The agent gets right on the horn to Howie. Hey, Howie, man, you're not getting the best out of my guy.
I don't see him doing it midseason.
All right.
I just don't think that's in Jeffrey Lurie's DNA to fire a guy midseason. It's not hockey, Mike. You're not going to.
Listen, I get it, but the caller made a good point about not wanting to lose him. He probably will get some head coaching offers after this year. And if you look at the whole situation, you go, I just feel he's better than Sirianni. In our judgment, he can run a team better than Sirianni. And we're 4-6 right now.
But
that could happen.
I just think that although Kellen Moore may be a good offensive coordinator, I think he is. I think he will be. Just because you're a good coordinator doesn't mean you're a good head coach, man. We've seen it time and time again.
But time and time again, they also take the chance. Like they never say an NFL team never says, well, he just because he was a good coordinator. They all get offers. But every coordinator gets an offer eventually.
I'm with you, but in the middle of a season, that's what I don't think would ever happen.
If they're 4-6,
they would turn it over to the OC.
If they're 4-6. If they're 3-5,
I still think they let him ride out the season.
All right, let's go.